Officials in the Keys say more reports of severe damage could emerge in the coming days. Hurricane Irma is pushing on as Florida shudders under the impact of high winds and storm surge. Irma made its second U.S. landfall near Marco Island on Sunday. At least 3 people have died since the storm began pummeling Florida. Power outages have steadily increased, with 4.1 million people now without electricity, and nearly 1 million of those without power live in Miami-Dade County alone, and Miami International Airport remains closed today. As the storm moves into Georgia, officials have declared a state of emergency across the state. And in Lowndes County, Georgia, at least 5,000 people have already lost electricity.
Well, you see a lot of teams doing it the way Detroit is. On second and goal, Stafford, catch, Theo Riddick, it's going to be a touchdown Lions. Stafford, wide open. T.J. Jones, right at the 15, 14-yard line where they spot it. For the end zone. Catch, yes, touchdown, Kenny Galladay.
Good morning, Deacon John here. It's time for the Blue Vicariate School's video of the day. Well, if you saw in those videos, it's a day of good days and bad days today. It's a bad day, obviously, in Florida, as Hurricane Irma has certainly made its wrath through that state and continues into Georgia and inland. But we had a good day also with our great Lions victory, so we're thankful for that. As we move forward through this day, let us think about those people who lost their lives during September 11th, as it's reviewed here in This Day in History.
This Day in History. September 11th.
In 1777, General George Washington and his forces met defeat at the Battle of Brandywine in Pennsylvania. On this day in 1936, President Franklin D. Roosevelt dedicated what is now Hoover Dam in Colorado. In 1962, the Beatles recorded their first songs with music label EMI, Love Me Do and P.S. I Love You. And on this day in 2001, America was attacked by Al-Qaeda terrorists. They hijacked 4 jets. 2 brought down New York's World Trade Center towers. 1 slammed into the Pentagon. The 4th was forced down by defiant passengers and flight attendants. Close to 3,000 lives were lost. And that's this day in history.
This is Franciscan Media Saint of the Day for September 11th. Today we celebrate Saint Cyprian. Change and upheaval swirled around this 3rd century bishop who died a martyr. Cyprian lived at a time when persecution of the church was at a high point. In response, many Christians acted out of fear and lapsed in the practice of their faith by sacrificing to idols. In an effort to protect their lives, others claimed that they had done so. How and whether to reinstate those Christians became the burning question of the day. It caused great controversies, but also helped the church progress in its understanding of the sacrament of penance. Cyprian took a middle course. He proposed that those who had actually sacrificed to idols should receive the Eucharist only at death. As for those who had only claimed they had sacrificed, he recommended that they could return to the church after a period of penance. Because of his stance on how to handle heretics and schismatics, Cyprian fell out of favor with Pope Stephen I. The Bishop of Carthage was exiled by the emperor, but he refused to leave his city, insisting that the people should have the witness of his martyrdom. He died in 258.
Our verse today is from Psalm 100. Make a joyful noise to the Lord, all the earth. Worship the Lord with gladness. Come into his presence with singing. Know that the Lord is God. It is he who made us, and we are his. We are his people, and the sheep of his pasture. Enter his gates with thanksgiving, and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him. Bless his name. For the Lord is good. His steadfast love endures forever, and his faithfulness to all generations. And Bible trivia, Friday's answer was 3 times. Today's trivia, in what country did Jacob die? And finally, our knock-knock joke. Knock-knock, who's there? Toonie, Toonie who? Toonie fish. Everybody have a great day. And finally, a birthday shout out. Happy birthday to Miss Sue out there at St. Mary McCormick Catholic Academy. Enjoy your day.